Hi everybody, my name is Jeremy and welcome to my channel. It's been a while, so I decided that I'm going to do a series of looks and they're going to be inspired from different decades. Today I'm going to do a 20s inspired look and I'm going to be showing how I'm transforming into that and all that goes into that. So stick around and that's what I'm going to be doing. I think I can figure out the exact moment when my life took a nosedive. So as you can see, I have covered my eyebrows as well as my sideburns. That's been something I've been doing a lot more lately. So now I'm going to get into actually doing the rest of it. So I've got my regular makeup stick here by Mayron. And this is in medium light olive, or it's light olive. I was using medium light olive, but it wasn't quite the right color for me. The day I'm taken as a makeup authority is the day that I won't miss spots shaving. And now I'm taking my white, or at least I was going to, but I can't because it's broken. I'm going to take my white and I'm going to use that to really emphasize my cheeks, because if you look at any like 20s style makeup, the cheeks are really round and doing a highlight makes everything pop. So I'm going to kind of use this all around because I feel like that was kind of the look, was just an overall roundness to the face. And all on that chin too, so that it really brings the attention down here. I am not going to be doing really any contour in this look, so what I am going to do is I'm just going to really emphasize the highlight. So what I'm going to do with the nose is I'm just going to really bring that out so that it's really emphasized, but I'm not going to do much as far as like contouring on the nose or anything. Even like on the cheeks, I'm not really going to do that because the look doesn't really call for that. And this is Clown White. Really going for that natural look. I'm going to take my really light brown contour cream that I use, and what I'm going to do this for is I'm going to kind of start mapping out where I want my eyebrows. And because I've got this kind of like caved in type of eye, I really have to make everything super big and dramatic. So even though I'm trying to go for kind of a softer look, I'm gonna emphasize this a little more so that I can really exaggerate the eye shape so that it does look more on the feminine side. And I'm doing this all while the foundation is still wet. And this is gonna be just a really subtle, soft line because I am gonna finish it off later. I just kind of want an idea of where it's at. So what I've gathered from this experiment is that women in the 20s were cholas. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna set everything. This is the look. Next I'm going to work on the eyes, so I'm going to just take my powder and I'm going to pack that really, really tight right underneath my eye so that it catches any fallout from when I do my eyeshadow. I'm going to start off with a sort of white base for all this, just so that I can kind of get the corners of my eye kind of built out. This look is inspired by flappers who were like the loose women of the time. They were like loose party women. I would have definitely been that chick who was at all the parties, blowing everyone, and they'd be like, ooh, go to her for a good time. I'm gonna go in with a flat gray, and what I mean by that is that there's no shimmer or anything to it. It's just a gray color. I'm gonna go in with a shimmery gray in just a bit, but I'm gonna create kind of that big circular shape. And I'm gonna blend out in a little bit. So now I'm going to go in with a shimmery like slate color, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to really just darken out the edge of this line, and I'm going to smoke this out, and I'm going to take this brush that we used for that gray, and I've got a really pretty silver color here that's got a bit of a shimmer on it. I'm just going to like blend this out into that black and create a little more gradients. The black doesn't shimmer as much as the silver does. Now what I've got is this like shimmery white highlighter gel. I haven't used it for a long time and it's getting kind of clumpy and gross, but I'm gonna attempt to use this for the white to kind of add more shimmer to it. Because there's so much shimmer and then that white is so flat, I wanna give it just a little bit of life. What I'm gonna work on now is, I always say is my favorite and least favorite part, which is eyeliner. Because I have such a like intense hooded eye that I always look kind of Neanderthal-ish. So I have to put this on very delicately and very carefully. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I'm going to be right back. So I try not to do anything like crazy with the wing. Normally I do. Normally I have like a really huge wing and it's like super dramatic, but wings weren't really like a thing in any of those photos. So what I'm doing now is, as you can see, I lined my under eye, which I don't always like to do because it makes this eye look really like it's closed and it's got like that Gia Gunn effect. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to emphasize this bottom line here, and I got a little bit of black powder. It's just a flat one. It's not like a shimmery black. And what I'm doing is I'm just emphasizing that line just a bit while the eyeliner is still a little wet. I don't want to look like a raccoon, but I just want to look like mysterious and kind of saucy. Although at the moment I'm looking a little bit like Uncle Fester. So I'm going to take that shimmery silver that we used earlier, and I'm going to use that to now further emphasize this black line and really give it some depth. It looks more like a loose woman who is willing to swallow your load. Now I'm going to use that liquid liner and I'm going to use that to emphasize the eyebrows and paint right over them. I'm going to line this under eye in black, and I'm going to go through with my super high quality, super expensive Daiso mascara, and I'm just going to make sure that my lashes are super coated and they're really thick and full, and then there's no powder on them that I don't want to be showing. And I'm just going to highlight a little bit right underneath the brow here. And now I'm going to do lips. So I have my trusty liquid lipstick by Kat Von D. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create kind of a really big lower lip and then that really pretty heart-shaped, super emphasized upper lip. Oh no. Bad things. Well, there goes my plan. If the Queen of Hearts fucked Uncle Fester, this happened. Now I'm going to take this super deep red. It's the NYX Liquid Suede. I am obsessed with this stuff. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. So I've got that shimmery palette that I used earlier, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the reds in here, and I'm going to use that to emphasize the outsides and the bottom half, and then I'm going to use this really light red color here for the insides and like the highlighting, and then some of this to kind of like blend all that out. And what I like to do is I like to take just a little bit of white and I like to put that on the lower lip just for a little bit of highlight. For the very last step, what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to like blush the shit out of my cheeks. So I'm starting with kind of a darker blush, and that's just to build some color. Because like I said, I wasn't doing any contour, so this is my way of cheating by using a really dark blush. And I'm going to bring that down where I normally would do my contour, and then I'm going to do a really dark, really bright pink right over that. All this blush is at the speakeasy that you swallow. So we are all done with the makeup side of it, so now all we have to do is glue on some lashes and then put on like a wig thing and then like an outfit, and then we'll be done. So I'm gonna go do that. Well, this is the final look. The outfit I've had since DragCon. I actually wore it to DragCon, but I didn't have the right look. I think if the face had been more beat, I think it probably would have passed. It's better, but this is the look. Hope you guys liked it, and let me know if you would like to see anything else in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!